What if I told you that some drivers are paying nearly twice as much for tires and getting almost the exact same performance as people buying much cheaper brands? Sounds impossible, right? After all, we're constantly told that premium tires are the only safe choice and that cheap tires are a gamble. But what if some of the biggest bargains in the tire industry are hiding in plain sight? Today, we're looking at 7 cheap tire brands that most drivers completely ignore, even though some of them deliver outstanding performance, impressive tread life, and incredible value for the money. And make sure you stick around until the end, because the most important lesson in this entire video isn't actually about a specific tire brand. It's the reason some drivers get 80,000 miles out of their tires while others destroy them in half that distance. Let's start with number 7, Nexen. If you've never heard of Nexen, you're not alone. Many drivers walk right past Nexen tires because they assume the lower price means lower quality. That's exactly why Nexen remains one of the biggest hidden gems in the industry. Over the last several years, Nexen has invested heavily in technology, manufacturing, and research. In fact, many automakers now use Nexen tires as original equipment on certain vehicles. That alone should tell you something. Car manufacturers spend millions testing tires before approving them. They aren't simply choosing the cheapest option available. Many Nexen tires offer impressive ride comfort, solid wet weather traction, and respectable tread life at prices that often surprise buyers. But here's what nobody tells you. The next brand is actually connected to one of the biggest tire companies in the world. Number 6 is General Tire. Many drivers think General Tire is just another budget brand. What they don't realize is that General Tire is owned by Continental. Yes, the same Continental that produces some of the most respected premium tires on the market. That relationship gives General access to engineering expertise and technology that many budget competitors simply don't have. The result is a tire that often performs far above its price point. Many drivers report excellent ride comfort, dependable all-season traction, and surprisingly long tread life. Yet General continues to be overlooked because people are focused on bigger brand names. And trust me, one of the brands coming later has built an almost cult-like following among mechanics. Number 5 is Kumho. For years, Kumho has quietly earned respect among drivers who care more about value than flashy marketing. This South Korean manufacturer produces millions of tires annually and sells them around the world. What makes Kumho stand out is balance. Many budget tires perform well in one category and poorly in another. Kumho often manages to offer decent ride quality, good wet weather traction, and respectable durability all in one package. That's a difficult combination to achieve. Drivers who switch from unknown bargain bin tires often notice an immediate improvement in confidence and stability. And yet most shoppers still skip right over the brand. But here is what nobody tells you. One of the biggest mistakes people make when buying tires has nothing to do with the brand itself. We'll come back to that in a moment. First, let's look at number 4, Cooper Tire. Cooper has been producing tires for over a century, yet somehow it still gets overshadowed by larger competitors. That's unfortunate because Cooper has built a reputation for reliability and consistency. Many mechanics appreciate Cooper because they know what they're getting: good tread life, predictable handling, reliable all-season performance, and reasonable pricing. For pickup trucks, SUVs, and family vehicles, Cooper often represents one of the smartest values available. The company focuses heavily on real-world durability rather than flashy marketing claims, and for many drivers, that's exactly what matters most. Now let's move into the top 3. Number 3 is Falken. Falken has long been respected among driving enthusiasts, but average consumers often don't realize how good many Falken tires have become. One area where Falken excels is handling. Drivers frequently report sharper steering response and more confident road feel compared to similarly priced competitors. At the same time, many Falken tires remain comfortable enough for everyday commuting. That's a combination that's difficult to achieve. Performance usually comes at the expense of comfort. Comfort usually comes at the expense of performance. Falken often finds a sweet spot in the middle, and that's why many informed buyers continue returning to the brand year after year. But we're not done yet, because the next 2 brands are perhaps the biggest tire bargains on this entire list. Number 2 is Hankook. If you've researched tires recently, you've probably noticed Hankook appearing more frequently than ever before. There's a reason. Hankook has spent years improving its products and expanding its global presence. Today, many of its tires compete directly with premium brands while maintaining more affordable pricing. Drivers often praise Hankook for its excellent balance of performance, ride quality, and durability. Some independent testing has even shown certain Hankook models outperforming much more expensive competitors in specific categories. Yet many drivers still assume they need to spend significantly more money to get quality tires. And that brings us to number 1. The tire brand that many people ignore even though it may offer some of the best value in the industry. Number 1 is Yokohama. While Yokohama is well known among enthusiasts, many average drivers still overlook it during the buying process. That's a huge mistake. Yokohama has spent decades building a reputation for quality engineering and reliable performance. Many of their tires deliver excellent wet weather traction, strong tread life, and impressive handling characteristics. More importantly, they often provide these benefits at prices below many premium competitors. Drivers who switch to Yokohama are frequently surprised by how refined and capable the tires feel. And that brings us back to something I mentioned earlier. The biggest mistake people make when buying tires. Remember the question we started with? Can some drivers really pay nearly twice as much and get almost the same performance as people buying cheaper tires? The answer is absolutely yes. Because tire value isn't determined by price alone. In fact, one of the biggest reasons people overpay is because they're buying a brand name instead of buying the tire itself. A mediocre premium tire may still underperform an excellent mid-tier tire. That's why smart shoppers compare tread life ratings, warranty coverage, traction performance, customer reviews, and real-world testing instead of focusing only on the logo. But here is what nobody tells you. The real secret isn't finding the cheapest tire. And it isn't finding the most expensive tire either. The real secret is choosing the right tire for your vehicle and maintaining it properly. Even the best tire on this list can wear out prematurely if your alignment is off, your tire pressure is wrong, or you skip rotations. That's the lesson most drivers learn too late, and that's also the answer to the question we started with. Yes, some drivers are spending hundreds of dollars more than necessary because they're paying for brand recognition rather than actual value. Meanwhile, informed buyers are quietly saving money and enjoying excellent performance from brands like Nexen, General Tire, Kumho, Cooper, Falken, Hankook, and Yokohama. If you've ever used any of these tire brands, let everyone know your experience in the comments below. And if you want more automotive secrets, maintenance tips, and money-saving car advice, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a future upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.